Well, it's a real honor to be here from the Wagon Box, which is in Story, Wyoming. My name is Paul McNiel, and they handed me this on the way up here. I thought it was a taser, but apparently it's just like a TV remote. Story of my life. But anyway, my name is Paul McNiel. I am a combat veteran, a Christian, an American, and a real estate investor, and also been interested in communities, intentional communities, human organization, politics for all of my life, and studying different, ways of people organizing. And I'm just going to pop through these slides as we go through to kind of give you a vibe of the Wagon Box. But anyway, so when I first heard Balaji talk about the network state concept, it really resonated with me in many ways. And so I've kept up with the project, but when I was listening to him talk, different podcasts and stuff, I thought, this is something I want to do. I want to start a country or something like it, start up society, something moving in that direction. It seemed like a very American thing to do. So I bought 20-acre property in the mountains of Wyoming. He had mentioned Wyoming several times for their crypto legislation, and also has very much of a kind of live and let live libertarian background. So bought the property and started having events, started having people up there. The Wagon Box is a beautiful property. First of all, it's 20 acres in the mountains of Wyoming. It's got streams, trout streams. We've got a restaurant with a tavern, and we've got a library in there. We've got a grand piano. We've got instruments. We've got cabins and a lodge and a sauna. But more importantly, we've got a community of people who've been there, who've met other people there, who identify as part of the Wagon Box project. We also have an actual men's club for literary outdoorsmen that is sort of based there. But this community of people, something Nassim Taleb says that if you know why you're friends with somebody, you're not. And so you can't really put your finger on exactly, what makes somebody interested in the Wagon Box. It's hard to describe. We're kind of developing our own culture. It's very much an American culture, and in some ways a Christian culture. We're very big on culture, and our project is very much sort of steeped in both the Christian and the classical tradition. Which sometimes are actually obviously at odds. The one thing that they have in common and kind of has come to mind, a lot of people talk about longevity here. Longevity really not a big concept for the Christian or classical world, and for the Wagon Box. Our version of longevity is eternal life and a good death, and that usually doesn't redound to dying in your old age. But who knows? We hope for that. We want, more importantly, to live in a way that is not afraid of risk. Culture is somewhat based on character, and character is a very important part of the Wagon Box. We're trying to meet up with and attract and connect with people and communities who value a certain character. And character is, it's something that's developed despite all of us, we're interested in health hacks, and we're interested in how to live comfortably and how to make money and how to live well. And yet the irony is that character is often developed under suffering, under sacrifice. And so that's one of the things that the Wagon Box community is exploring, is in this world where everybody's trying to make money and live well and be healthy, which is fine, which is good. How do we find ways to seek challenge and be unafraid of risk and sacrifice and danger? So I'd encourage you guys in your projects to remember that for all the good of all those things, making money and comfort and beautiful areas, the Wagon Box is a challenging area. Oh, I got to go through these slides so you guys can get the vibes. That's what I'm talking about by challenge, and that's our cold plunge. Often we have to break the ice for the cold plunge. But we also have fireplace. Also, I wanted to mention children. If this were an event where the Wagon Box would just be hordes of kids running around all over the place. Very family-friendly, very much music-oriented. Sometimes we slonk goose eggs. We have horses. We have a corral on the property. But what I wanted to say was that nations and networks need to be formed by people who are willing to make sacrifice and who are willing to suffer. So that's the message of the Wagon Box. You should come check it out. go to thewagonbox.net and sign up there, and we'll send you more information. Come out to Wyoming and visit. It's a beautiful place.